Everyone in the hall went silent. The chatter, the laughter, the music, it all stopped the moment she walked in. Dressed in a simple blue dress, holding the hands of 4 identical little children, her ex-husband froze mid-speech. The men who had once called her barren couldn't believe what he was seeing. But to understand how this moment shattered his pride and changed everything, we have to go back 5 years. Elena had always dreamed of a family. Warm evenings, laughter echoing through the halls, a partner who loved her deeply. But dreams fade when love turns to pride. Her husband, Ryan, a successful entrepreneur, confident, charming, and ruthless in business, began to see her more as a reflection of his social image than as his wife. After 3 years of marriage, the doctor's words fell like thunder in the sterile white room. "I'm sorry, Mrs. Brooks, it seems you may never be able to conceive." Ryan's face hardened that day. What started as distance soon became cruelty. He stopped talking to her, started spending nights away, and soon began whispering to friends that his wife was broken. Elena endured humiliation in silence, her heart crushed but her dignity intact. Until one evening, she walked into a restaurant to surprise him, only to find Ryan holding another woman's hand. The woman was young, beautiful, and visibly pregnant. Ryan didn't even flinch. "Maybe now I'll finally have a real family," he said coldly. That night, Elena packed her things and left without a word. She disappeared, leaving behind only a short note. "May life teach you what love never could." 5 years later. Ryan was now married to the same woman, Melissa, and together they were throwing an extravagant baby shower. The grand ballroom sparkled with gold and white decor, luxury gifts piled up in corners, and a crowd of influencers and friends. As the guests raised their glasses, Ryan stood proudly, ready to boast about his perfect life. But then, the doors opened. A hush swept through the room. Elena stood there. Her hair longer, her face stronger, but her eyes held calm fire. She wasn't alone. 4 little children, 2 boys and 2 girls, clung to her hands. Each one had Ryan's unmistakable hazel eyes. Ryan's glass slipped from his hand. Everyone watched in stunned silence as Elena slowly approached. Melissa's face twisted in confusion. "Who is she?" Elena smiled softly, her voice steady. "You once said I could never be a mother, Ryan. But meet your children, your quadruplets." Gasps filled the hall. Ryan stammered, trying to speak, his pride collapsing like glass. 5 years ago, when Elena left, she discovered she was pregnant, with 4 babies. Terrified and alone, she'd moved to another city, worked multiple jobs, and raised them with every ounce of love she had. Now, standing before him, she wasn't there for revenge. She was there for closure. Ryan fell to his knees, tears streaming down his face as he tried to touch the children, but they hid behind Elena. "Please," he begged, "I never meant to." She stopped him gently. "You taught me what kind of love I didn't need. And they taught me what unconditional love really is." Elena turned and walked away, her children by her side, while Ryan's empire of pride crumbled before hundreds of silent guests. Outside, the sun broke through the clouds, and for the first time in years, Elena smiled. Sometimes, the people who break you are the very reason you rise stronger. And sometimes, walking away isn't the end, it's the beginning of a new story written in courage and love.